Well, I am completely and utterly shocked. I do not know what to say. I am pretty dumbfounded. Mixer is shutting down, and I don't know what to say. We just got this news Tuesday, and I generally don't know what to say, what to think. I hope that
I knew you were coming there.
this, in the end, goes well for a lot of these streamers that have to move over to a different platform. I'm sure this will. However, it seems like Mixer, due to lots of problems within the staff of Mixer with racism, one of the employees actually came out that a lot of the staff was racist, and a lot of these streamers coming out as being accused of being sexual predators. It just kind of seems like Mixer was kind of heading down this dark path, and it seemed the writing was already on the wall for their fate. Not to mention, they weren't really making much money, and the fan base was so small that Mixer and Microsoft couldn't keep the retention up. After doing some research these past couple of days, after hearing the news, I'm kind of starting to see why Mixer probably wouldn't have not been a good choice for myself. I was originally going to stream on Mixer with my buddy Paul, and we had already planned it out, but we just had to start actually streaming and start building a community. However, I'm glad we didn't, because if this news had came out, say, like later, and we started building a community, we would have to start from scratch all over again on a different platform. So, in a way, I hope this is kind of a news flash for the new streamers that want to start streaming but don't know where to go. Try Twitch, try YouTube Gaming, and try Facebook Gaming. These are the only three platforms that you're going to have to
I knew you were fucking there.
pick between. And despite maybe the problems that, say, you might have with Twitch or even Facebook Gaming, you might just want to suck it up and have to go with those platforms. And right now, it seems like the best platform to start building a community on would have to be Twitch. I originally picked Mixer because I wanted to build a community easy and reliable, and Twitch just didn't seem like that platform for me. But after all this information coming out, after Mixer announcing that they're shutting down, seems like Mixer wasn't really the type of platform you should be building a community on after all. I'm surprised, after doing all this research, the one platform that has been really building lately is Facebook Gaming. And Facebook Gaming took over what Mixer could have been, that niche little market for the streamers that would stream exclusive games and exclusive titles. It looks like Facebook really took over that marketplace that Mixer was trying to build on. However, Facebook Gaming really took over that niche market, and Mixer was just left out to die. However, even with Facebook Gaming taking over that niche market that Mixer was trying to achieve could Mixer have survived as a platform?
Wow.
I will put the links to the videos that I've watched while doing my research for this video, and to make my own personal opinion, I think any business is able to grow. I think even if you are in such a small niche market, you're always going to have a customer base and a fan base.
Come on, you stupid.
However, I do believe a lot of this stems from the internal conflict that Mixer was having within their staff. I do believe if the racism that this employee states was happening at Mixer in their staff, I don't believe Mixer would be shut down right now. I don't believe Mixer would have signed off to Facebook Gaming. In fact, I believe Mixer would have tried to grow and try to improve the niche market that they are already in, going further. However, with business, you have to have a positive workforce, and you have to have a cohesive and connected staff in order to run and successfully operate a startup or a business or a small business, whatever you're operating. If you don't have that, the business is going to fail because no one is going to be listening to one another. There's going to be internal conflict between all the employees and the managers, and there's going to be a dislike and distaste for the company as time goes on. So I assume that if there was this racism, that this employee states was happening within Mixer staff, that staff was eternally negative and eternally not positive for that business to grow. Ultimately led to the news that we heard back on Tuesday, the downfall of Mixer. Now, is there going to be another streaming service that might take over Mixer's niche market? I'm not entirely sure. I would love to see another streaming service come about. However, with the streaming competition, it's going to be very, 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 very tough. And since streaming is such a new service, it's only been around for about a decade. It's going to be very tough for, say, another company. Say, what if Sony created a streaming service? What if Sony created like Sony Gaming Streaming, something like that? It would be very tough for Sony to try and get these contracts from these streamers to go over to their streaming platform and start streaming games. It would be very hard for certain companies to even get the games to exclusively be streamed on that platform. And I do feel really bad for these streamers that, that just started up on Mixer. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I was originally going to start up on Mixer. However, now that it's shutting down, I don't know which streaming service I want to go to. And I think I will actually go to Twitch. I think Twitch right now, if you're going to want to start up and you want to get a big audience, you're going to have to go to Twitch. Now, I'm not entirely sure how Facebook gaming works, or I'm not really even sure how YouTube gaming streaming works. However, I do know Twitch, and I do want to start up on Twitch. So I will mention this in the future, and you guys can check out my streaming. Hopefully, I'm going to get it up by July.
Bruh.
I'll have to do some research, and I'll have to set up my Twitch account. However, I will be streaming on Twitch. Shout out to Ninja and Shroud. They cashed out on Mixer, man, and I would suspect that they knew that Mixer wasn't gonna last long, and they decided, let me just get this quick check. Also got a feeling too that the top three, YouTube Gaming, Facebook Gaming, and Twitch, are really gonna look at what happened to Mixer and think, this could really happen to our company if we don't keep our audience retention and we keep our streamers on our platform. So I do believe this is going to really affect the streaming platform business and competition on a steady pace. It seems like with these streaming platforms, you have to keep a consistent and regular audience and streamer base in order to survive. I feel like with Mixer, part of their downfall was not having a large enough community on Mixer in order to keep the audience retention for the streamers and to keep the streamers on the platform for long periods of time. If we look at Twitch, Twitch was able to keep and grow a steady audience and streamer base over a period of time. Mixer only failed after 3 years. Twitch has been around for, I believe, 10 or so years. If not, I'll put the number and the start date of Twitch up on the screen. And I'm also going to be putting up a chart comparing Twitch, Facebook Gaming, Mixer, and YouTube Gaming. It's basically just a chart comparing their watch time and their viewer retention. And with that, we're coming to the end of the video. I just want to know, please comment, like, subscribe, and let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think Mixer's fate could have and should have been going forward within the streaming platform business. And I'll leave you guys with a few questions, and you can give your comments down below. Question 1, do you think Mixer could have survived, and you think Mixer could have been a eligible performer in the tough landscape of streaming platform services? Do you think Mixer could have went up against Twitch and Facebook Gaming and YouTube Gaming? Question number 2, despite the racial tensions going on behind the scenes within the Mixer staff, do you believe the Mixer staff could have been reworked or rewired in a way that Mixer could have possibly had a chance to bounce back, to hopefully regain trust between the community and parts of the staff that were really good within Mixer and the streamers themselves? And with this topic, if you have any questions that you feel should be asked and answered, by all means, comment them down in the comment section below. With that, I'm going to head out. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy the rest of the video. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.
Enemy at the center.
Attack those positions. We're falling behind. Securing Alpha. We're down, not dead. Let's move. Securing Charlie. We're taking Bravo. Enemy spotted. Charlie secure. We're taking Bravo. Enemy cluster strike. Take cover.
Enemy at the
Enemy
cover.
and Charlie, go. We're taking Bravo.
I can't fucking compete!